Hello everybody and hearty welcome to our Docusnap video tutorials. Today we are looking at Microsoft Azure inventory with Docusnap. Awesome stuff. One thing first, that's really important. If you look at these videos, like after a while that we recorded them, things may change interface-wise. So please keep in mind to stay updated, stay tuned on our What's New homepage, on our Twitter, on our Facebook, so you'll be tuned. And now let's check out the inventory. Just to give you a few reasons why you want to inventory Microsoft Azure with Docusnap, well, you need the things on one central place stored, right? And if you lack the cloud, so if it's gone or if your connection is missing or for whatever reasons, you might have an audit or something, you want to know what you have inventoried there. So that's why we want to help you here. Now, to keep in mind for you is we need admin with the global admin rights for your Azure inventory. That's the first. You will need also a contemporary Docusnap installation with a running maintenance contract. It's important. And of course, but since you're watching the video, you're kind of on a good way here, you need an internet connection. So what do we need for our Azure inventory? You can see here our Azure dashboard where you want to click on Azure Active Directory, select app registrations and create a new registration here. First of all, let's enter the name. That's going to be Docusnap Inventory. Next is the application type. We'll stick to the web API, and the sign-on URL will be the local host that you can see here. Next is to tab out and create. And once that's done, we select the application, and we can find the application ID. That's pretty important. We want to copy that and put it on a text editor because we have some more stuff that we'll be adding here as well. So just writing that down real quick here. And next thing is going to be in settings where we need to create a key. So what's pretty important is that once you created this key, the value will only be shown once. So it's pretty important to write that down and not to forget about it. And here we just call it DS inventory with a duration of 2 years. And once we hit save, it's going to create a value. Pretty important. Again, I gotta stress that. Please write that one down, and it's not going to be able to be restored once you exit this window, like we're doing here, where we need to adjust some required permissions. So what we're doing here, we are adding another API. In our case, the Windows Azure Service Management API. We select that and confirm. Now we need to check the box next to delegated permissions, select it and hit the done button. And once that is done, we need a few more steps, and one is going to be in subscriptions. We need the subscriptions to be enabled. In my case, I have 3 subscriptions here. This may vary in your case. Please keep in mind that you need to adjust the relevant subscriptions for all the Docusnap inventories that you want to run. So in our case, I already have a reader here. I'll just do the step again. Please select the role reader for the relevant subscription. And next thing is to select an application. Here we could do Docusnap inventory, as is already done in our case, and confirm with save. Now once that's done, all you need is basically the property of your Azure Active Directory, where we need the directory ID that can be copied here. And of course, it's pasted as well into our text document. These are all relevant steps we need for the Azure inventory. Now we can look at Docusnap, where we are going to create a new inventory wizard. What we need to keep in mind is that if you have a proxy running, please add this using general options and connections where you're able to enter the proxy in this menu. And once you have done that, you are able to use the wizard for the inventory of cloud services, in our case, Azure. And the first thing that you will see is that you're able to select the company or create a new one just in case. Next thing is to select the discovery service that is running with the proxy. And now we are creating a new Docusnap inventory service that we just call DS Azure in our case. Now, the relevant IDs are to be found in our text editor, and just copy and pasting that here. Now, what's the application ID? This is this one. And last but not least, the key. And hitting save, you are now able to check or uncheck the subscriptions that you intend to inventory. In our case, I'll just keep all of those. Next thing is that I'll be able to see if the summary is correct. And now I can schedule the inventory process. What we do recommend to have that on a regular basis, on a recurring basis. In our case, we're just going to start the Azure inventory. We will see what the current status is. And once that is done, of course, we get a short report on errors or successes. And now expanding the Data Explorer, we find Azure in our infrastructure beneath the domain. And again, you will find a snapshot with the several inventoried subscriptions, find some resource groups, virtual machines, and several more items. And we already provide a report here where you can select the essential infrastructure or services that you want to look at. Now let's just create that and enjoy a detailed report by Docusnap with all the good information. Thank you very much for joining us for inventorying Azure with Docusnap. We hope you have a fun time, and congratulations, your IT documentation just got a little bit better. So, stick around, stay updated, check out our Twitter or Facebook or What's New page, and remember, who documents will always have the fun of having sun in the cloud.